Hey guys, so I've been requested that I do some more recipe videos, so that's what I have in store for you today. I'm going to teach you how I make my favorite DIY sushi inspired recipe. It's kind of like tuna rice balls but in a roll form. Okay, so here's what you're going to need. 1 can of tuna, some rice vinegar, sushi nori or seaweed, and some freshly steamed white rice. I'm not really telling you how much you need to use because that really depends on how much sushi you want to make. I basically had like 2 cups of cooked rice and it made enough sushi for like 3 people, so that's that. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to add in a little capful of rice vinegar to your cooked rice. That's just going to add a bit more flavor and make it sticky enough for your sushi as well. So after you've mixed that in well, you're going to set it aside and take your tuna. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a little teaspoon of mayonnaise because I just like the extra flavor that it gives. If you don't like mayonnaise, I guess this is completely optional, but I like how it tastes with the tuna, so I'm going to do that and I'm going to mix it well. By the way, while we prepare our tuna, the rice is cooling, which is something that we need to do before we proceed because we cannot make our sushi with hot rice. Anyways, I did a little dance there. I have no idea what I was doing. So after you've done that and everything is well mixed, you're going to whip out your sushi nori or seaweed. Once you have your sushi nori, make sure you have the rough side up and the shiny side down. And we're just going to take a decent amount of rice. Again, I'm not measuring this. I'm just taking enough so that I can spread it and it can cover most of the sheet of seaweed. Be sure to leave about 1 inch on top and at the bottom of the sheet because we're going to be needing that for when we roll it up. So basically what you're going to do is take enough rice to cover the sheet completely, and then you're going to take your tuna and you're going to have a tuna party. No, don't have a tuna party. That would be weird. What you're going to do is basically create a row of tuna on the rice. You should probably do this more towards the bottom edge. I have no idea why I did that like that. Anyways, now we're going to roll this up very gently, making sure that everything stays in there tight so that nothing falls out. And once you reach the little end, you're going to take your finger, you're going to dip it in the water, and you're going to place it at that little inch of empty space that you left on top of the sheet of seaweed, and you're going to use that water to seal it. So you're just going to roll that up all the way up, and then you have your beautiful first roll. Then you're just going to simply just repeat that process for as many rolls as you want to make. Then here, note that I actually did make the row of tuna towards the bottom because that's what you're supposed to do to get the traditional roll look. Yeah, and then I'm just rolling up, making sure that everything stays tight, and I'm going to seal it at the top once again. And now it's time to bring out the knife. So what you're going to do is you're going to dip it in water so that it doesn't stick to the rice, and you're going to start slicing those babies up. I like to put my rolls 2 at a time so it makes the process of cutting them way easier, but you can just do that 1 at a time if you want to. And then I just try to make them look pretty, you know how I do. Then you're just going to finish cutting everything up. There's nothing else to explain here. Basically, you just have to cut up all the remaining rolls that you have. Depends on how many rolls you actually made. And that is that. Notice that the ends kind of look weird, so you can just set those aside if you want, or eat them while you make it. Anyways, this is the finished product. I actually like dipping them in a little bit of soy sauce. It gives them a little bit extra flavor and makes them a lot more delicious. So if you guys try this out, make sure to send me pictures to my Instagram and to my Twitter. I would love to see them. And I really hope you make these because they are too tasty and too easy to make. If you guys want more recipe videos, make sure to leave me a thumbs up down below. I send a million kisses your way, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye!